All right. Hey everybody, Margaret Wilson here, and thank you for attending and joining me today in the middle of a wonderful Saturday afternoon. And today, as promised, I am going to give you some lead generation strategies that you can use for your business and to grow your business online. I'm also going to be throwing in a couple other things in there that that I wasn't really planning till today, but I'm going to do that so you can take advantage of the exact same systems that I also use to grow my business online. Okay, I'm just going to check the chat here real quick. If someone could please just tell me in the chat if you can hear me okay, if you can see me okay, and if we're doing well. The chat button will be over to the left of your screen. It's the blue box. And if you click that box, you'll see the chat box pop over on the right. It's a little bit of delay with Google Hangouts, so I'm going to give this just a minute to see if I get any response back. I'm going to make sure I'm good to go. And that's all right if everybody stays quiet, either way. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, and what I'm going to do, I want to get this started because I told you guys an hour today. So I'm going to get this started, and I'm going to share my screen. And okay, first let's bring this up. I'm going to share screen. Let's do PowerPoint. Let's see if you guys can see this okay. And share. All right, I'm going to maximize this out so you guys can see it pretty clear. I may have lost my audio. Hang on a second. Right, we're still live. I don't know why that didn't work. Hang on a second. Oh, we got some crazy stuff going on here. That's all right. All right, we're going to do entire screen. I think that works a little bit better. So I'm going to and then, okay. I don't know if you guys can still hear me because my camera's off. I'm sharing my screen, but I'm not. All right, well, I want to make sure you guys can see me okay and hear me. This is where it kind of helps to have a moderator. Okay. All right, so I think I am sharing screen. It says screen share. All right, so I'm going to pop back into this because I think you can see my screen. Today what I'm going to talk to you about is 4 simple strategies that you can use to implement starting today and generate 5 to 10 leads a day for your business. Okay? And yep, you can see it okay. So, that being said, I promise by the time this webinar is over, you will have the knowledge to implement any of the 4 secret strategies I'm going to tell you into your marketing efforts and be able to generate 5 to 10 leads online, even if you just got started in your network marketing and you've never generated leads online before. These are simple strategies that you're going to be able to implement, that you're going to be able to do right away. First off, remove all distractions, kids, Skype, phone. Be sure to take notes. You're not going to want to miss what I'm going to tell you here in the next hour. Also, stay tuned until the end for actually 3 awesome bonuses. 2 of those being, you will have the opportunity to work with me, and an exclusive offer that you're not going to want to miss. That's all I'm going to say for now. Just stay tuned, okay? A little bit about me before I get started. All my life, traveled to many states, including Canada, showing Arabian horses as I was growing up. Married. I have 3 boys under the age of 11 now. And been a network marketer and online business since 2009. So I've had about, a good 4 to 5 years of experience. My network marketing experience, speaking of which, and my achievements. Before I go into this, I'm going to pop over here real quick and see. And I'm still sharing my screen. Pop this over quick. Okay. Kalis, I see that you're on. Awesome, awesome. Very, very cool. Very cool. All right, let's hop back into my PowerPoint here. My network marketing experience and achievements. Like I said, been marketing since 2009. I have promoted companies such as Avon, Nu Skin, Arbonne, Immunotech, and now the last company that I am building is Sizzle International, health and wellness company. Very cool opportunity. And when I got started, I didn't have any idea how to market online. With the first 3 to basically 8 years, because I started part-time a while back, I had a lot of wasted time and a lot of wasted money. Founded My Lead System Pro, which is MLSP, in 2010. I still wasn't taking my business seriously, and I actually quit this business twice. Rejoined MLSP for a 3rd time in 2012, December 2012, actually almost 2 years ago, and took my business seriously. And since then, here's what happened. MLSP Rising Star right around May of 2013, about 1.5 years ago. I have several on my MLSP team, which I am helping them to learn how to build their businesses online and gain online success. I have grown my downline in my primary business, which is Sizzle International. I have attended my first live event last year. Actually, I arrived there last year on this day, November 1st. And I attended my 2nd live event, which was the same event this year, almost exactly a month ago. Those were both for MLSP. Now, as of today, I have a new achievement to add that just happened this morning. I have achieved the L1 leadership in MLSP, and that gives me more leadership recognition, and just shows that I'm serious about my business. I'm serious about helping others out there make it online. So L1 is a huge achievement. It goes all the way up to L6 or L7, I believe. We have 1 L6 in the whole MLSP community. But and we'll talk a little bit more about My Lead System Pro here later on in the presentation. A few reasons. Why should you listen to me? Why should you, pay attention to what I'm going to be telling you today? Okay. These are just a few little recommendations that I pulled off of LinkedIn, which I use LinkedIn quite a bit in my marketing. But as you can see, Ron Thompson, Margaret is one of the best in her field in social media marketing. Social media marketing is a niche of mine. I love Facebook and LinkedIn specifically. That's where I spend a lot of my time. Another recommendation was Margaret is trustworthy and reliable, works well with clients, and her knowledge in her field. Highly recommend her. And Russell Morris, who I've known Russell for about 3 years now. And he was nice enough to give me this little recommendation over on LinkedIn. Margaret is professional, courteous in her dealings with others, highly motivated, pleasant personality. If you're looking for a coach mentor, Margaret's a great person to get hooked up with. It's been my honor and pleasure to call her my business partner. Thank you very much for that, Russell. That's pretty nice of you to say those things. Okay, so you know a little bit about me. You know a little bit about my background. I'm online, usually in the nighttime, and I will tell you why that's just in the evening times here in a little bit. But what I want you to do is grab your pen and paper because we're about to get into the good stuff, okay? And before I dig in, I want to tell you it's not your fault if you have failed online lead generation. You simply don't have the secrets of the 4 marketing strategies that the top earners in this industry use daily to take their marketing and their businesses to the next level, okay? So today, I'm going to let that cat out of the bag. I'm going to reveal to you what the top earners don't want you to know, how they're doing it out there, and how they're getting the success that they do. So here we go. Secret number 1, how to prospect online to increase your lead generation. Okay, you guys, I'm going to talk here for just a minute. When I got started, I didn't have any leads. I was the person walking the mall. I was the person leaving flyers in people's doors. I was the person that literally picked up the telephone and cold called people out of the phone book. Did I have success? Yes, I did. But it was very minimal. If you haven't taken your business online, you need to take your business online. That's going to increase the people that you have available to talk to grow your business. Don't forget the offline methods. I'm not saying don't do them. I do still do them from time to time, but get your business online, okay? When you come online, mindset is the key to all prospecting, okay? Your success is guaranteed, and these are the 3 Ds that I mentioned in the registration page. When you decide, you develop, and you do. You have to make the decision that you're going to do this. You're not going to try it. You're not going to give it a try. You're not going to test it out. You have to decide that you are going to be a network marketer and you are going to do this, okay? Then you have to develop. You need to develop your skills. That means if you pick a strategy out there, whether it's blogging, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, and social media in general, or maybe it's podcasts. Podcasts are becoming huge right now. But decide what you're going to focus on, develop the skills to get it done, and then you have to execute. You have to implement what you learn. And I'm going to take this one step further past the do. Then you want to know how to give back to people. You teach what you learn. You know, Ray Higdon gave an awesome webinar for MLSP regarding, I got to remember what it was. Invest, learn, and teach. ILT. You invest in your education so you can learn how to do these things, okay? You learn it, and then you teach it to others. It's that simple. And that is the free value that you give online to other network marketers so they can grow their business as well. And like I said below here on this slide, in other words, you will become more successful when you decide that it's time to take action by developing your skills and implementing what you have learned. Simply put, okay? So to become an expert at prospecting, here's what you have to do. Stop staring at your results. Start figuring out the actions that cause them. If you're continuously looking at your email or you're looking in your back office and you're like, oh man, no leads, no leads, no leads. What is it that you're doing to get more leads? Are you doing anything to get more leads? If you don't have any leads, they're probably not. And if you are doing something, there's something that you need to tweak because you're just not getting it right. There's something in your marketing that's not right. Okay? Become comfortable with uncomfortable questions you may be asked. What do you say when somebody comes up to you and they say, well, this network marketing sounds awesome, but how much do you make? That was the worst question that anybody could ask me. It was like, oh, don't ask me that. Don't ask me that. Because in the beginning, I wasn't making any money. But now I have an answer for that question. You might want to write this down. When somebody asks you, how much do you make? Here's what you can respond with, okay? I have my goals set, and I am on track to reaching those goals, okay? Simple as that. Be comfortable with the uncomfortable questions you may be asked. Be willing to solve problems of your target market before you see results. Be willing to solve the problems of your target market before you see results. Be willing to give the 80-20 rule, the 80% free value, 20% asking for a sale. Realize if you don't sell anything, you're not going to impact anyone. If you can't make one sale online, you're going to impact nobody. You're also not going to have the self-confidence that I can do this. Not saying that should be your first goal, but eventually you need to be able to sell something, or you need to be able to interest somebody in your team to join you. Think long-term about everything. You can't think like this week. When you sit down to plan, you have to plan for today, tomorrow, the month, the week, and the year. And map out what you're going to do and how you're going to do it throughout those days, weeks, and months to get your objective done. Also, surround yourself with like-minded people, successful people. When I attended those network marketing events, I was blown away at how down-to-earth everybody was. You know, I walked in and I still remember the first person that I saw standing there was Ray Higdon. And I remember attending his webinars, and when you see these people online, you're like, oh, they're larger than life, you know. They're not. They're just like us. They've just had success. And that's why you need to learn from them, because they've had the success that you want. All right, time management is critical to success. I've got this picture of this lady here. She looks kind of frustrated. Where do I start? What do I do, right? I've broken this down into a part-time plan and a full-time plan for network marketing, okay? Part-time routine. One person a day to one video or webinar or a piece of content you have. If you get one person to commit to watching a video, attending a webinar, or going to your blog and learning some information, or signing up for one of your webinars, you're on the right track, okay? One blog post or video a day. If you're not good at writing, then pull out the camera and make a video, okay? 30 minutes on marketing, 30 minutes on closing prospects that you have sent to that video, webinar, or blog post, and 10 to 20 minutes on mindset, part-time routine. Full-time routine. Ask 5 to 30 people to join your business. If you're doing this for 8 to 9 hours a day, boom, you can get that done, no problem. Not saying you're not going to have to make a lot of calls, but you can get it done. 2 pieces of content, whether it's a video, a webinar, a blog post, a video on Facebook, get 2 pieces of content out there a day. 30 to 60 minutes on mindset, 30 to 60 minutes on closing, and 30 to 60 minutes on prospecting. I'm going to share with you my daily schedule. I actually plug everything into my calendar, okay? So 5:30 in the morning, I'm going to get up. 5:45 to 6:45, I'm going to listen, get my coffee, listen to the previous day's previous day's wake-up call of choice, check my emails, post on Free Safe List. That's what I'm doing for that first almost hour there. 7:30 to 8 a.m. I get my kids ready for school and myself ready for work. 8 a.m. to 8:30, I call leads as I drive to work or record a video. You guys, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. I also work at a Dairy Queen that I co-own. I do my business part-time. I come home, we don't have super, we have supper. And after supper, I'm checking my emails, Facebook messages, getting kids ready for bed. My real sit-down work time is about from 8 o'clock p.m. to 11:30 at night. And that's where I'm attending webinars. I'm writing my blog posts, doing my videos, doing all the action income producing activities, are mostly at night, other than when I'm calling my leads when I'm in my car. So when someone tells me they don't have time for network marketing, I don't buy it. I do not buy it, because I work outside of the home 40 plus hours a week. Plus I've worked my network marketing business, and I have grown my leadership level, and I have grown my team. So this can be done. Okay. Secret number 2, how to generate more leads with blogging. Okay. Blogging myths. You must be an expert. You need more credibility. You have to write well. You need techie skills. You don't need any of that. All you need is a self-hosted website and a desire to succeed and to share what you learn. Okay? So, 5 steps to a successful blog. Identify your ideal prospect and what their problems is and they can solve. Who is the person that you would want to join your business, okay? You have to identify them. You have to almost know exactly down to even what they even look like. Set up your blog. You can either do this by yourself or you can outsource it. Odesk is one that I have heard of. I've always built my own blogs, but you can also outsource that and have somebody else do that for you. You need to write your articles or your posts, and you can relate them to people. Like, what do I write about? I got my blog. What do I write about? Life experiences is huge. Stories sell. Knowledge you have gained from an ebook or a webinar, an event you attended, an area of marketing that you have struggled with and overcome the obstacles, or write a review. My best one there that I like is an area of marketing that you have struggled with and overcome. Because if you've struggled with it, I guarantee there's somebody else out there that's struggling with the exact same thing that you are. Number 4, drive traffic. Okay. I drive traffic a lot through social media and by posting on my social media sites, not excessively, and I try not to spam groups. You can also use tools such as SocialMonkey, Fiverr, Network Blogs, Tribe Pro. Another good way to get traffic is to leave comments on 5 other top network marketing blogs. Cash or check. This is for blogging. Okay. How are you going to spend the money that you have earned from blogging? Okay, I'm not talking about physically going and cashing the check that you've made from affiliate sales. But how are you going to spend that money? Are you going to reinvest it in your business? Are you going to reward yourself for jobs well done? How are you going to spend that? And these are 5 steps to a successful blog. This is my blog. I pulled out some key things that you should have on your blog. And I took my screen capture late because I don't have it on here. Shoot. Anyway, sorry. As you can see, I have my header up here. Tells who I am, tells what I do, Also, with bullet points, which you can read, tells how I may be able to help you when you visit my site. My home page, I have set up as my blog posts. Also on my home page, I have a call to action. Free lifetime access. Click here now. Would that grab your attention? Lifetime access to what, you might say. Now this actually flashes different sayings, but that was the box I got when I took the screenshot. You also want to have an about me page. You want to tell people to you want to tell people about you so they get to know, like, and trust you. People don't join businesses, they join people that they know, like, and trust. Okay? Products. You want to have a products page, especially if you're an affiliate marketer or you want to eventually come up with your own product. If you're not ready to come up with your own product, use the leverage of the system, like I do. For example, MLSP, this happens to actually be one of their products. And you can make money that way by leveraging other people's work. Okay. Secret number 3, how to generate more leads, sponsor more people using Facebook. Facebook is huge. Facebook is great for social marketing and for getting your offers and your products in front of many people. But you have to do it right. Nothing annoys me more when I go onto Facebook and I see people just spamming links, giving me no reason why I should click their link for what they're offering. Okay. I'm going to talk about a few specific areas of Facebook. I do have a great Facebook training if you'd be interested. You will have my email here later in the presentation. So you're on Facebook, you know, there's a ton of people on Facebook. So how do you find your ideal prospect? How do you find that ideal avatar that you've created? Groups. This is what I tell for someone new joins my team. They're like, well, how do I get started on Facebook? You go to groups and you look for groups within your niche and you join. If a lot of them are open and free to join, say network marketing, MLM, health and wellness. You can search all those things on Facebook and it'll give you a ton of different groups. Then within those groups, you want to look for people with status updates that relate to network marketing or your niche. Don't look for the spammy stuff. Look for actual comments. Don't look for people that are just posting their link hoping somebody will click. Look for actual comments and somebody trying to give value in that group. Intelligent comments, like I said here. Look for people making comments that assist others or provide value. Exactly. And then what you want to do is you want to click that person and maybe add them as a friend. When you add them as a friend, tell them where you found them. Okay? All right. So your initial message, this is after they have accepted your friend request. If you send a message to them before they have friended you, it's more than likely going to end up in their other inbox, and it's never they may never see it if they don't check that. But here's what you want to do when you send that initial message. Put their name in the subject line. Say, hey, John. Find a common ground with their profile and mention it in the message. I have received so many people messaging me lately that haven't taken the time to look at my profile and find out who I am. And they're asking me questions. Well, you know, what do you do? Where are you from? Are you married? And I literally, what I've been doing lately is just been telling, go read my profile. I'm not going to answer your questions because how do you know if you want to talk to me if you don't know a little bit about what I do? No links. Don't give any links to anything, especially in this initial message, okay? Tell them why you're messaging them. Hey, I found you in, you know, the group MLM. Looks like we may have some things in common or some friends in common, and I'd like to connect with you. Something as simple as that. Don't pitch your business or your tools unless they have previously expressed interest. Don't pitch anything just to get to know them. It's a social site. Okay. Now, Facebook messaging etiquette. Longer detailed messages. Present yourself as the expert. Ask questions. Bring up business casually. Don't pitch. Never give links till asked. You follow these 6 points and you're going to be on your road to success with Facebook. It's that simple. It is really that simple. Now, I mentioned it bothers me so much when people message me and they haven't looked at my profile. If you're a network marketer and you're online, you need to have your Facebook profile filled out. You know, if you don't have it filled out, how are people going to know how to contact you? How are they going to know about you? You want to have all of these sections filled out, the work and education, places you've lived, all this stuff. You want to have it all filled out, but I want to focus on your contact and basic info because I go into so many profiles and this is blank. It's like I couldn't contact this person even if I wanted to. On mine, if you look here, I have my phone, the city I live. I do have my other accounts where you can contact me, my Skype, my Twitter. I do have Yahoo Messenger. I don't use it a whole lot. I use mostly Skype. I have websites. I've got 3 of my different websites here. My email is posted. They can contact me by email. And this is my Facebook URL, my Facebook page. Have this stuff filled out. I would not be close to 2,500 friends. And they're quality friends. They're not just people that I have allowed to come into my business, so to speak. They're quality friends. Okay? I have a lot to go over, so I'm going to keep moving forward here. Secret number 4, how to generate more leads, get more traffic to your website using YouTube. Also, if you have questions, put them in the chat, or I will open up the question box here after the presentation. So if you're having any questions as I'm going through this stuff or what I'm about to go over, write them down, and I will address those at the end of the presentation here. I'll come back on live and I'll address those. Why you should be marketing with video. Okay, this is YouTube. Oops, I don't think I read the title. So secret number 4, how to generate more leads and get more traffic to your website using YouTube, using video. Why you should be marketing with video. 1, it's powerful. 2, it's underused. You know, everybody out there says use video, do videos. So many people don't. But if you do video and you do it right, you can have those 5 to 10 leads a day. Gives you instant rapport. Instantly, people can relate to you. Instantly, people know who you are. I've called people up that have watched my videos and they're like, hey, oh my gosh, I remember your videos. I remember watching your video on your blog or over on YouTube or Facebook. And that's nice because when I'm calling them, it's not like they're a cold prospect. They kind of know me then. It's easier to rank. It's easy to do. And it's easy to do. So those are basically the 5 points of why you should be marketing with video. Okay, it's easy. It's easier to rank. Easier basically to get your name on Google. Gives you rapport. It's underused by many network marketers, and it's powerful. Okay, video fundamentals for great video content. If you want a great video, don't think it has to be perfect, which I'll get to here on these. Be yourself. Be excited. Sound confident. Hit pain points. Hit those points that people, you know, why they're not generating their leads, why they're afraid of the camera, you know. No perfectionism. Don't think that it has to be perfect because it doesn't. Nobody's perfect. No one's going to relate to your video if everything around you and everything is perfect. Okay? I have family. I got family noise going on in the background, you know. We're real people. We've got lives. It's no big deal. Okay? No perfectionism. And always have a call to action. Tell them what to do at the end of your video. Keyword research is a vital element to YouTube lead generation success. Now, I'm not going to go into this because keyword research, if I would go into what I do, it would take me a couple of hours. That's a whole nother webinar. But I will tell you this, YouTube is a search engine. If you need more assistance with keyword research, contact me after this webinar and I'll get you the info. Like I said, there's just too much to explain with this webinar. Real quick, what I will tell you, the tools I use for keyword research are a YouTube keyword tool and Google Keyword Planner. Those are the two things that I use. Don't make the mistake of using a keyword with the most searches per month. Once you go into these two tools, you'll see what I mean. It'll tell you how many global searches it has per month. So don't make the mistake of making your video around the keyword with the most traffic. You may think that you'll get high traffic, and you may, but you will also face lots of competition. It'll be very difficult to rank your content so anybody can see it. Okay? Optimizing your video for maximum lead generation. Simple. Put the link to the website or offer at the beginning and end of description, and I'll have a visual for all this. Description should be no less than 3 to 5 sentences. Backlinks, comments on other channels. You can also outsource your backlinks